This podcast is rated R for restricted. Under 17 requires accompanying parent or adult guardian. Mission to
Welcome to the Mission. We're never going to watch Schindler's List podcast. This podcast is going to go on forever, guys. We're never going to die. None of us are ever going to die. Nope. Isn't that right? That's true. It's the truth.
That's right.
Hopefully not like this.
On that topic, eternal life, there is, the opposite end of that, death, which is, surprise, 4 episodes on death, themed episodes. And this week was John's turn to pick one, and he picked one. Mm-hmm. And it's the, whatever year this movie came out, The Descendants, directed and written by Alexander Payne. And we're going to do 20-second spoiler-free reviews on this movie. And let's start with John, because he picked it.
Shit. I thought that, but okay, fine. I loved this. So when I saw it, this fucking podcast has ruined me because I'm this asshole critic now who is like, that's really clunky. That's not consistent with this character. Where did that dialogue come from? Fuck me.
So he's just going to go talk to the kid now?
Yeah. I mean, there's still a lot of good moments and there's still some good emotion here. The context and the theme are great, but so this film feels really clunky for this director who I'm used to things really moving smoothly for him. So fuck me.
Interesting. All right, TC, what do you think?
Yeah, it kind of dragged on. Score kind of got under my skin a little bit by the end. I thought it was a little bit on the nose, but there were moments that I definitely felt bad, or felt sad, and so it did definitely, land sometimes. Like John said, mixed.
Is it your first time watching it too?
Yeah.
All right. I kind of like this movie, but I like the score. I feel like the score and the pace. I did. I thought it was really relaxing. It's a really odd tone of a movie because it's all about death and some sad things. But the score kind of informs George Clooney's character in that he's kind of an easygoing guy, and the way he's taking all this stuff on the chin is kind of the way he looks at life, and it's just kind of a nice,
but it doesn't
easy
seem
movie.
Like he does it all times. Sometimes he's
easygoing. It's like he's like, I thought he's more like just not a guy in touch with his feelings or anything. Not necessarily happy-go-lucky, easygoing. He's just more out of it and not aware and just busy with work.
He's not participating.
But he has the Hawaiian mind, which is kind of all the bad scenarios happen, and he goes back to I live on Hawaii, everything's pretty good. I don't care that my wife is
I don't
dying.
think George Clooney does that bit very well, though.
The music does.
The music does.
The music brings me there.
Contrast this with Beau Bridges, who is that in any of the Bridges, I guess. But you just you're sitting there with him, and he's like, oh man. He's just that's that style,
Should have cast Bo in the lead role.
How about that long hair on
Beau or Beau Bridges? Yeah. You just say Bo, spelled Beau.
I think it's Bo, right?
Is it Beau Bridges? Yeah, maybe it is Bo. Is it Beau? Sorry, I don't know.
Buford? I don't think it's Buford. I think it's Bo.
No, it's Bo. Anyway.
His long hair was one thing. His eyebrows were something else. Those little caterpillars up there.
Oh, it was a great eyebrow.
You're
movie.
On a screen, dude. Give him a trim.
No. They're expressive. They're expressive. Clooney's eyebrows. He's got good eyebrow energy.
I feel like I can smell Beau Bridges whenever he's on screen. I feel like I can smell him.
smell like Michelob or something, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bush
cheap
Light.
beer. Bush. There you go. Some cheap beer burps. But
it's
always a burp.
He's so nice. He's just so
he
friendly.
He does have
I love
the
it.
bloat, the alcoholic bloat.
Yeah, he does. But he's so friendly. It's great. I love that. I like that scene too. Even when they're when he's sitting there, it's a great scene where he's having his little monologue, and Bo's like, "We're gonna sue you, man."
And
then he's all
calmly.
He's all, "We're just doing," and he's like, "All right, you got something to say, everybody." Pat on his back.
I mean, it did seem kind of low stakes, though, right? You have 7 more years.
Right.
So you've got at least 3 more years.
Just 7 more years.
Fuck around, right?
No, but the pressure is, all these people around him want to cash out.
Well, of course, but
money, right?
it's not they can't
fuck those people.
See how it goes, right? At the end, I was like, that's a pretty logical, reasonable way of thinking about it.
But
you've got some time to figure out how to keep it. Getting rid of all that land, I don't know.
But also, they didn't need the movie to get there, right? If you want to talk about negative parts of the thing, how did anything in the movie get him there? I didn't see that. Right, he could have come to that conclusion before doing anything that happens in this movie.
That's totally true.
But at the same time, it's just kind of maybe he was distracted.
Well, and he was a different person. I guess you could argue, right?
Maybe,
but he wasn't real. I didn't really buy
that. I think that's a really good point, Denny. That didn't seem like he was leading up to that revelation. There was nothing that hinted about him changing his mind. Nothing at all, I don't think, until he was at that moment. And so when he changed his mind, it's like, oh, I guess we maybe are supposed to put the pieces together that he's been thinking about death and meaning of life and everything. But no, there was there's very little of that.
Because it seems a little irresponsible for him to change right at the last second.
Right.
It's like at least show him researching this other option or something like that beforehand. So
but
he's like,
he's making it very clear there that this is just something he's thought of just then. And
Well,
he's like,
it's mainly because
years,
of the other boyfriend or whatever, right? I mean, it's really.
Maybe that's
some
that's
motivation
also,
there
that's maybe
because
more the
of
tipping
guy
point. He
getting
doesn't
his
want to
commission.
give him all
Didn't
that
want
money.
to give him the commission.
oh, you think that's what it is?
Yeah,
I mean, that
maybe.
makes sense, but I didn't really get that.
Seems really-
No, that
like
was
you
the only
gotta-
setup they had for him to
You're
make.
right. It is.
Like the
You're
only
right.
motive for him to
Right.
make
You're
that
right.
decision.
Yeah.
But it kind of seemed like he
But
forgave
that's
that
not
guy a
why
little
he
bit.
made the decision in the movie. They
Right.
make it seem like it's because he's had a come to Jesus moment with his family.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's not what they
But
set up.
It
They
doesn't
set
lead up to
something
that.
Different.
That's why this film feels. There's just parts of the film that feel disjointed. Like the narration early on feels weird.
Talking
and
to
then-
Sid, that was weird.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
It was
mean, I
funny.
like- I
I'm
liked
not
it.
saying it wasn't
It was
funny,
funny,
but I'm just
but
saying
it-
it was
it-
weird.
look,
It just popped
I
up out of
just-
nowhere. Oh, you're just gonna go talk to him now? Okay.
Yeah.
like in the middle of the night, that scene you're
Right.
talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come to check on me.
I thought that was pretty
Come to
funny.
check
It
on
was
me.
funny, but
And then Sid just
No,
unloads on him.
I
and
know.
then instead of him being like, I'm so sorry, he's just like, good night, Sid.
Yeah,
You're like,
good
oh,
night,
fuck
Sid.
you,
Yeah,
George.
I know.
You're
I
such
don't
an
know.
asshole.
That's what I mean. That whole scene was just kind of like, and it was mainly there so you could enjoy Sid a little bit more. He wasn't just this like annoying character. He was now someone with depth because his dad died, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's stretched, it's a stretch.
Just because he talks like an idiot doesn't mean he can't play chess, guys. Stop.
I'm
stop
pretty
making
smart.
broad
I like
I thought
accusations.
that was funny.
I thought he was a funny character, but it also just
Yeah.
felt like it was clunky the way things moved into each other. It didn't feel like this. Like if you look at like this is the Holdovers and Sideways, those films really like just flow one thing to the next.
When's the last time
and
you
the
watched
next.
Sideways?
Maybe Sideways is bad too. I don't know. The Holdovers
Compared to the Holdovers was
Holdovers
freaking
is
flawless.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched that and it was great,
Sideways is
right?
kind of the same, and I kind of like it. I know what you're saying, but I kind of like it because it feels more like a natural type of filmmaking
Yeah.
where it's clunky because that's the way things go. normally. And like
no,
the way
but-
they
but
shoot
Sideways
it and stuff
and the Holdovers
kinda
still
aids to that.
moved from one thing to another. It felt very natural. This doesn't feel. This just
Watch
feels
Sideways
like,
again.
right. Maybe I should, but this one is just like bonk narration, bonk.
Yeah, and
Or
the
even, like-
narration is always such a cop out.
Yeah.
Because they handle so much of that
Yeah.
like an exposition way, which sucks, right? Oh, here's the explanation that you need just for this next thing to make any sense.
Right. Or all of a sudden he's eloquent. He's saying, goodbye, my love, my pain, goodbye.
Yeah,
goodbye,
what was
goodbye.
that?
That's-
And he's
what
crying
is
all
that?
of a sudden?
It's weird. It didn't. It was like.
I mean, what
or
were they
also-
trying to do, John? They were trying to like show the range of him being from
Closure?
angry to
Yeah.
guilt to
guess,
grief,
but
but like
right.
it didn't go well as far
No.
as how they like showed that and unveiled it.
Yeah.
It started out like, okay, he's angry, great, got it, and then like
Yeah.
30 minutes go by, and then he comes back, he's like, well, I don't know, and then you're like, okay, he's mixed.
And
And
in
then
the
30
moment,
minutes
it's-
go by,
yeah.
he's like, oh, he's crying now. And you're just like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
And each of those, it's not like he's a bad actor for God's sake or anything.
No.
But it's just jumping from one to the
It
other.
just
The other.
came out of
Why?
nowhere.
It's called grief,
Right.
guys. You guys don't understand. There are legitimate steps, and you take one step at a time, and they're
guess so.
approximately 30 minutes away from each other. Okay, that's how it works.
No, what happens is they
It's like
shoot
it's
everything
like a
on
toll
one
gate.
day,
It's-
and they couldn't get anything to fucking transition in between them, so they
Yeah.
just had to jump in,
Well, they wanted you to fill in the gap because I feel like on first watch it works pretty good because you assume his character is going through a lot more than what it shows you a lot of the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But the movie is just following him around. So
It
in
is,
reality,
but
it's like
I
if
guess.
it's going to show you something, it should just show it to you.
Yeah,
Like it's
You
trying to
wouldn't-
be
then
random.
Then you
as
don't
his
need the narration.
life, I see.
And just showing you something too. All the times that the people are going there and talking to the dead, the comatose wife, just feels so staged. It feels so odd that we're there with the camera in their room with them, hearing them monologue to the dead person. Each time it was weird. It just
I don't know. I like the one where Judy Greer goes in and just starts yelling at her, and
Oh,
he's like,
and
"All right,
she goes-
that's
he
okay.
goes
That's
on,
enough."
and he-
Falls
I
out.
know, and
let's
he's just
wrap
like,
this
all
up.
right,
All right, time to go.
That's
Yep,
good.
that's,
All right, we're done.
No,
We're
no,
done.
You've
What
had your
you
5
do?
seconds. It's time to
Closing
get out of here
time.
now.
Closing time.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of
pretty
weird. I wanted her to. That just made her like a messed up character. Where it'd have been nicer to have her sort of have it together in a way. I don't know, but whatever. It was weird.
I thought the kids acting during those scenes was pretty
was
good.
pretty good.
all
Yeah.
the acting's not bad. It's not the acting.
It was just how it was put together.
Yeah, I would say all of the acting is
Best
great.
screenplay winner here, John. Best
Yeah.
adapted screenplay
I
winner
know,
here.
Fucking don't get it.
Eat shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, fuck us, huh?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, I can go through who else won awards this year. This is not a good year for the Academy.
Oh, really?
They're picking fucking
Are
Meryl
there good
Streep for
years?
the 8th time. There's the The artist did all the big sweep, that silent movie that just kissed Hollywood.
Nobody remembers now.
Yeah.
Right, I mean,
not a great year.
Yeah. What did Meryl Streep get it for?
The Iron Lady.
What the hell was that about?
Wasn't she the queen or
Margaret
something like
Thatcher?
that? I don't fucking know.
I don't
Thatcher.
know.
There you go.
Was it Margaret Thatcher? Oh, Jesus.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
Does it matter? She's
No.
playing somebody famous, and it's freaking
What
Meryl Streep doing the same shit she always does. It gets Academy Awards for it.
We should watch Adaptation. She was great in Adaptation.
That's true.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right,
Plus
so
right
what else
now.
we
All right,
got?
thanks
Yeah.
for listening. We're gonna go watch Adaptation.
Maybe
now.
that film will suck now too.
Yeah, that was tough.
I used to like that one. I might be wrong now.
That's a good one.
I can't watch
I think
films
we're done
anymore.
with Grief Month now.
I'm just going to stop watching movies because I'm just going to, because I don't want to watch. Well, what I should do is watch a movie I liked again now because I might not like it.
Because you might not actually like it now, right? It's too much time has passed for some of these.
Too much time. Too many other fucking films I've watched where we've dissected them and saw what was good and what was bad. So now I'm just like,
Nothing is
that's
good.
Just, why the narration, man?
Good.
It's like, no, I can't just
To
sit
be
there
honest,
and enjoy
though,
the
you're
film.
the only one who's ever complained about the narration in any of these episodes. It's been a you thing the entire time.
Narration
I don't
bugs
mind. I don't
me
mind.
sometimes.
But sometimes it
Yeah.
bugs me. But like in this one, it didn't. I didn't think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't always think if there's narration, it's instantly
No, it's
bad.
not always
I think
bad.
you do,
I know.
John.
No. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just
go
saying
back.
for me,
Let me go check the
I'm
records.
just feeling like how it didn't seem to work with his character. That's all. It just didn't seem like this character would say those things and then
Right.
do these other things.
Right.
And that's where I start getting like annoyed. I'm annoyed with myself because I normally wouldn't even worry about it. I'd just be like, oh yeah, that's he's making some good points there. Fuck Paradise. All right. And now we're moving on to this other thing. I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to watch the movie. I'm not, instead of being like, that makes no sense that he's doing that. He's not in touch with his feelings.
He's a complex
He wouldn't-
character,
in
John.
no world
He's
would that happen.
complex.
That's not believable at
He
all.
wouldn't be that. He wouldn't be able to be that eloquent. That's kind of the point. Is that he's not aware of all the things that are going on around him, and his wife dying is making him aware that he was a shit husband and a shit dad. That was kind of the idea, but that doesn't even seem to happen in the film. I mean,
No, it does because he sits down and has popcorn with his kids.
I know.
Right?
And at the
He's
end,
a good
that's
dad
cool.
now.
That's the idea. They're trying to show, not tell, that he's changing, that he's doing things differently.
Well, that like at the
And just
beginning,
being
his
there.
daughters hated him, and at the end, they love him.
that's
And
true.
I would like to note that John picked this movie. So
Yes, I know. Yes.
Thank you for bringing that back up.
Pre-Mission 250, John picked this movie.
yeah.
That was 10 years ago, John. That was almost when this movie came out.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah.
Age. What does it mean?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's closer to death. That's what it
That's
means.
right.
It is weird to have a movie kind of centered around this movie's main story is around death. And
Well, it's
someone's
not
gonna
just
die.
that,
But they're not dead
feel-
yet.
No.
That's kinda-
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you don't really care about them either.
No,
but
the entire
somebody-
time.
Well, and that's the
Somebody-
other thing, right? At some point, I also said to myself, what the fuck? It's her fault. Just sitting on the edge of a speedboat going way too fast.
Yeah.
We're supposed to feel bad? I
Mhm.
don't know.
And she refused to wear a life jacket or whatever they
She
said.
did. She didn't drive her own boat. And then the dad. How about the dad? What an asshole he was, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sid was right about that.
I did like, again, there are moments I
always
still
like
like. He's
that?
like, I like that scene though. I'm going to punch you.
Yeah. Boom. Right. That was good.
It was good.
Do you get hit a lot?
I mean, I've had my fair share.
Yeah.
It was good. In good
Yeah.
moment.
I
I,
mean,
think
you
that's
know,
when I
there
saw
were
it
good
originally
moments.
and loved it. I think I really I just was going with it and just loved those moments. And it was just heavy, the idea of you lose somebody that's hurt you, and what do you do without that? Yeah, what do you do about grieving somebody who's you love but who hurt you? And I think that was
And not even that.
seemed
You only
kind of-
learn they hurt you
Right.
when they're on their way out.
Right.
It's like,
so
which is
you
even
don't even
worse.
get to resolve it, right? You don't get
Yeah.
to. It's like this. It really like because she's in a coma, it really highlights how it's unresolvable. Like if she was already long dead and he finds out, that's even different than her being there and he can't like resolve it with her. So it really that's still kind of powerful.
Well, and thanks to that, the voiceover, we know that he wanted to patch things up.
That's right. That's right. Thanks to that.
Thanks
be a good
God.
husband.
Thank God
I
for
won't
that.
be a good
Yeah.
father. Anyway, let's move along with the story now. Fuck boys.
And thank God this movie exists. Otherwise, Matthew Lillard would be on the street.
Well, and look, it makes Manchester by the Sea
Seriously?
look even better of a pick. So
Yeah, there you go.
At least they picked a tone and stuck to it in Manchester by the
And
Sea.
the editing made somewhat sense,
I hard disagree there. That confused me.
I liked it.
I didn't know there were flashbacks.
No, that is a fair point. I liked it once I understood it, but you're right. It was very abrupt. Future, past. They all look the same, even if it was like 10 years ago, whatever.
But I sitting through this time, I was not amazed by the story. The acting was passable. It's like it's pretty good, but it's for this type of topic. It's like I don't really care about the characters.
Right.
I don't care that they're losing their mother. I don't care that George Clooney got cheated on. I don't care about this woman dying. It's weird how I don't care about any of that stuff. But I still kind of like watching it because it's like it's Hawaii, and they spend a lot of time showing you Hawaiian areas.
George Clooney, I really like watching George Clooney.
He's a great looking dude.
He's a great actor.
I'll stare at him for a while.
Yeah, I mean, like Michael Clayton. That's another one I worry. I want to watch this. I was wanting to suggest that.
Don't do it, John. You've learned too much.
But yeah,
you got to never watch movies ever again.
Never watch those movies ever again.
Fuck. But I don't know. Maybe I need to go sneaky watch it, and then if I really like it, I'll come back and recommend.
Yeah, there you go. You got to prepare us for that. You have to do a.
That'll be a new segment. John's sneaky watches, where he goes and watches old ones, and then comes and tells us if they're good.
I'm not doing anything.
Don't tell Daddy.
Are you watching one of those movies that you saw before and you're wondering if you hate it because you're a fucking snob now? No, that's not it.
Yes.
On your deathbed, you grab your wife and you're just like, honey, I have to tell you something. Get in here. Come here close. I'm not a fan of George Clooney. Oh.
I tried.
I've learned to not like him.
All of his movies were bad that I thought were good. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's when you know there's not much to discuss.
Oh, is it?
You got trivia?
I
got a little bit.
What do you got?
All right.
I know it was a book that this was based on, which I was not going to go read, but there you go.
Apparently the same.
That was
same
John's
as the book
corner.
because the author was a co-writer, even though she wasn't credited.
Oh.
She helped him write.
She wasn't
the screenplay
credited?
on this one. She wasn't credited.
How?
No.
There's got to be
I don't
a
know.
story there.
She didn't want to take credit or something. I don't know how that stuff works, but she was on set during the shoot this entire movie.
What?
So she was like even there for the changes they made into the script.
I don't understand.
I don't
Someone
either. And
screwed her.
What Alexander Payne said like on set was like, you get a lot of credit for writing a screenplay, but like the author of the book, she's a co-writer, and you got like the cinematographer, what he contributes, that's part of the writing, and you got the editor, he's editing the story, so that's part of the writing. Like everybody,
But those
is
people got
contributing to the
paid.
writing. I know. It's like, but dude, you got the award and you got the money for the role. What are you talking about?
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like you
It's
should
pretty
be
weird.
happy that you've been blessed to be on set with us great people in this Hollywood world.
And if you listen to anybody on set, they were very happy. This was, by all accounts, the most relaxed and best experience ever on a movie.
Okay.
Because they had time. They had the people that they were working with in Hawaii where they filmed it. They were flexible. It wasn't that expensive because they knew what the story was based around. They liked getting the word out. And the people who own all the land they filmed on are the people that this movie is based on. So there are a number of like privately owned areas in Hawaii that have been passed down from the royalty that used to exist and are, they're really expensive to maintain because you still have to pay property taxes to the U.S. government. And to be able to do that, you have to have businesses based on your land. So like a lot of their income on these types of areas are from Hollywood, and they filmed like the new King Kong movies are filmed there. Indiana Jones was filmed there way back when. The Jurassic Park movies are filmed there. This movie was filmed there.
So Hollywood's
It's like
got them by the balls.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great to look at. I like looking at it.
It's
We
beautiful.
know that you need us.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does a lot of tourism too. They said between 300 and 700 people a day year round visit this one area that they're showing you in this movie that these people own.
Wow.
So they had a lot of incentive. This movie's budget was only $20 million.
Wow.
Which is
18 million to Clooney or what?
Right. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Right? He was pretty big star.
You might
at
have
that
gotten a
point.
percentage. It made 177 million box
Oh, wow.
office, which is quite good.
That is really well.
20 million to 177.
Well done.
Yeah. So yeah, he was probably a producer, and he's even more rich now. Why not? But I mean, that's part of I don't know. Part of the reason I liked it, the music. If you didn't like the music, I was sitting through it and just being like, I like watching the scenes, like the scenery shots between the scenes with this Hawaiian music. That is 80% of my enjoyment of this movie. And the rest of it is kind of slow enough where I can't hate it.
Right, yeah. again,
people
mixed.
acting well,
Yeah.
looking good. They're doing their thing, and it's a movie. So
I agree. I mean, moment by moment, it's not bad. I guess it's just when you try to put it all together, you can be annoyed. But
I also had a fun time comparing this to what I thought this movie was, and now I'm gonna have to go back and look at Alexander Payne's other movies. He's kind of like Wes Anderson minus the quirkiness in the way that he directs things. Like the camera movements are like either really intentional or completely still. There's a lot of really symmetrical things. He lets like long shots linger, like the shot of Clooney running around the bend in his flip flops, and it just like
right.
just,
that was a good
and there's
shot.
like some
that
really
was
small,
good.
but it's pretty funny. Like it's weird how funny that is, but it's kind of funny in the same way Wes Anderson would be. But Wes would have like
everything would be a lot more colorful.
The backgrounds would look a lot weird, a lot weirder, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's the same kind of humor,
right? And it would be Bill Murray. I don't know, but
yeah. Going from a wackier place, to a wackier place, but the same kind of thing. So I was doing that the entire movie, and it was pretty entertaining because it's similar to Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like run a filter over it. Put an AI. Like,
it's an
run
interesting
this movie
thought.
through a
Like,
filter, make it more colorful.
Hey.
Say it's Wes Anderson. Show it to people, and they won't disagree with you.
It's interesting because
I
I just like I like Alexander Payne's movie. They seem to be about such ordinary people, like Sideways and the Holdovers. They're just so normal, messed up, people that. This is not; these people aren't as normally like just messed up, but like the Holdovers was a really great example of that. Sideways is like that too. Like these are people that are just trying to get by. They're just like your normal average people. George Clooney just doesn't look that way. So you're not going to get. This isn't a guy just trying to get by. His eyebrows are too beautiful.
Well, and we know that it's average people because they tell us in the voiceover.
That's right. Yes, that's right. I had to do a little extra work there with the narration.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's an accessible movie.
Mm-hmm.
This is something you could watch on the
Oscar-baity.
plane, and be fine. Low offense, low risk.
I do have there's a slew of George Clooney movies I really love that I wonder about now. I worry. So I mean, I love Michael Clayton is awesome. What's the one where he's the downsizing business guy? Shit.
I thought Michael Clayton was good. I
also remember liking.
I was like really intense.
It
was a really like a very sharp film that I really liked.
Up in the Air, is that what you're thinking?
Up in the Air, yeah, I really liked that one too. I thought that was really good.
That was good.
Mission to watch Clooney's movies.
I don't know, man. Hey,
let's watch the entire series of ER.
Looking
Let's
for
do
a
that.
theme.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the month of Clooney.
Yeah, Up in the Air was another. That one was really good. I really liked that one. That one had a lot of. Who was the director for that? Because that one had a lot of style to it too.
Anna Kendrick, first thing I saw her in, that was pretty good.
Oh.
And it's got Vera Farmiga in it.
Jason Reitman.
Yeah. All right. Do we have trivia? Most likely, but should I waste time before we get
Juno.
there?
Keep it quick. It's all good.
The guy who plays the boat guy who was driving the boat when the wife fell off.
Yeah,
that dude's super famous.
He's been in other things.
He's a world famous surfer.
Oh, wow.
He's one of the most famous surfers ever.
Oh man, he really stood out. He stood out as really built. I thought he was the guy she was cheating on right away.
So did I. And then when they said brown hair, I was like, "Oh, movie, you did it. You tricked me."
Yeah, that's right.
You did it.
His name, I can't find him here, but yeah, he's a very famous surfer. He said he had ridden waves 100 feet high.
Holy shit! Have you watched that show, 100-Foot Wave? It's pretty good.
No. Is it? Do people do that frequently? It seems like a pretty high wave.
Nope, they do it.
So I think
and
maybe
they die.
he was like one of the.
They die.
Oh
yeah, there's definitely deaths.
Oh, that's not good.
They get towed out by jet skis to catch them and shit. It's pretty crazy.
His name's Laird, Laird Hamilton. Laird?
Oh, wow, what a name.
Is that how you say that?
Laird. Yeah.
Laird. Oh, he was in Waterworld too. Classic.
Oh, Waterworld. That might be one that you'd watch again and not be so sure if it was good.
I know it was bad. I didn't like it when I was a kid.
Oh, no, it was always bad, but it was good.
Dennis Hopper in his 15th best performance ever.
Oh, man. Oh, we could do a month of Hopper.
I do Hopper. I just got the Blu-ray
Blue
for
Velvet?
they're pumping out all the Blue Velvet, yeah. They're pumping out all the what's his name? Can't think of his name right now.
What?
Finch,
David Lynch?
David Lynch. Why was I?
I don't know because TC just said David Lynch. So I thought it might have stuck in your head.
David Lynch.
Did
I?
David Lynch.
Yeah,
I don't think you did.
I
Play the tape back. Play the tape back.
Well, it's all good. I did. I said it.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I haven't seen Blue Velvet.
Of course, naturally. Right.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Wait, you haven't seen Blue Velvet?
No.
Oh wow, I've seen that. That's. Denny, that actually might be one to push on.
We'll get there at some point.
I got a few David Lynch movies. We could do a David Lynch. Our Halloween month could be David Lynch.
Or we could do September month of David Lynch that leads into Halloween month.
Well, we got to do weapons next.
This sounds like a plan.
We're doing weapons.
We're doing weapons.
That's all right.
Sure.
We're still in August.
But if you want Halloween month to be David Lynch month in celebration of his passing.
No, we're doing September.
Or rather,
David Lynch
in
month,
remembrance.
October.
September David Lynch month, Oktoberfest. We're going crazy with the
Okay,
and then we're pushing
fine.
Schindler's List out into
and then
November.
we're not doing Schindler's List until Q2 next year. Okay?
September in honor of David Lynch. Why don't we start with Eraserhead because that
No, so Eraserhead has to be the thing because that's kind of horror, so it needs to be the glue between the David Lynch and the horror.
Week 4.
Someone's thought this out.
All right.
Don't really want to do the Mulholland Drive though. That one's just too disorganized. But again, if you really want to, I would.
There's a lot to talk about in that movie. That's for sure.
Yeah, that would be true.
That was really weird.
I mean, we're on to something here, boys. I'm telling you.
Fine. Whatever.
This might be the best thing we've ever done. No.
Yeah. We're a little late to the party, but David Lynch, here it comes.
Yeah, fine.
So this movie didn't have a commentary, which is a little upsetting. There were just a bunch of featurettes, and a lot of them, well, 2 of them specifically was all the cast and crew talking about how George Clooney was awesome, and the other one was talking about how Alexander Payne was awesome. To be fair, they both seem kind of awesome.
Probably are, yeah. They do seem awesome.
But Clooney goofs around a lot. Everybody loves him. He's just a really friendly guy. He's nice. He's not full of himself. He can like turn it off and on. So like in between takes, there was a lot of waiting around for cloud cover in this movie because they filmed a lot of it outdoors. There's a lot of standing around outside, and he was like the life of the party. He would entertain everyone and tell stories.
Not a method guy, huh? Yeah, yes.
Not a method guy.
Good for him.
And then you just turn it on and be able to act every scene like perfectly well.
As if he's been doing it his whole career.
Time.
Yeah, right.
Right. Yeah.
He's like,
so
I got the eyebrows. Don't worry, man. I'm good. I got the eyebrows. Yeah. They'll do. In fact, that's his secret. He's actually the eyebrows are like these aliens that possess him and make him act.
Yeah. He's one of the weird actors that's like, he's really good and I like watching him, but he never loses himself in a role, right? Like I'm like, oh man, that's George Clooney. That's fucking crazy.
Right. No.
It's always like I'm watching George Clooney.
You're watching him. It's like Leonardo DiCaprio sometimes.
Or Harrison
DiCaprio
Ford.
Or Brad Pitt.
I mean, these guys are just so charismatic. They're like, you're happy to just watch them kind of do the thing that they kind of do. And that's fine.
It's weird though, isn't it?
It is.
Because we're like, hey, he's a good actor. Like, are you sure he's not just charismatic and good looking?
Right?
Yeah.
I watched an AI created movie the other day for it was like a 3-minute short, but it was kind of good, even though it had no story. But like
they can't even figure a story out for 3 minutes.
Well, no, but the guy like walks to a coffee shop and he like looks at a photo and it's a photo of a ship in the water, and then like he's on the ship in the water and it's like him versus some sea monster, and it was like pretty good. I mean, I sat there being like, oh, this is tense, and then realized like, oh man, I'm starting. Oh no, this is going to be what it is. Everyone's going to do this, and we're going to be.
It's too late.
We're going to get the same satisfaction out of it. So, I think those days of like that actor being the actor, slim.
Maybe
it's going to be harder and harder to get that role.
Maybe
it's a questionable future, that's for sure. You're not famous. Why would we hire you? We can just like type your name in.
You just do a good anime.
Too. I already have you in Avatar. We can do whatever we want. Right.
And they already have like famous holograms and shit for K-pop bands. Like there are people that are not actually people. It's like fake. It's someone's voice or maybe an AI voice and a hologram, and that thing is famous.
Isn't that crazy?
It's fucking weird.
Yeah,
back in my day.
Have you guys seen K-pop Demon Hunters?
Don't play K-pop, John.
Have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet?
No, I've heard good things though. Honestly,
it's very entertaining. It's into the Spider-Verse people had their hands on it. It's like Sony Animation, so they've got that, and then you like Charlie XCX and things like that overproduced pop stuff. I mean, soundtrack is full of that. It's really fun. It's just like ridiculously produced pop music all the way through. You'd like it.
All right, we're gonna watch it this weekend.
You should watch it.
Thanks for the recommendation.
Fun. It's like kids like love the soundtrack now too, and I'm fine with it. It's like again that kind of you gotta know what you're getting. You're getting this like ridiculously overproduced pop. This is really good for that. Yeah.
I'm cool, John. I'm hip.
Yeah,
I listen to new pop music.
Yeah.
I wear crew socks again, you know.
Okay,
I know.
Sure.
Hey,
I own a bucket
you
hat.
let those ankles breathe. That's good.
I got a bucket hat. I wear it sometimes, and I look like an idiot, but I do it anyway because people tell me it's trendy, and I want to look cool.
Okay, that's an interesting move.
Yeah. Alexander comes off as a very smart person who is like very nice and understanding and takes people's input like all the way down to everyone on the crew.
Nice.
He remembers everyone's name, like everyone on the crew remembers his name, which doesn't really happen.
No,
ever. And he knows exactly what he wants, especially for movies where he writes them, like The Holdovers and what was the other? Nebraska. He didn't write those ones; he just directed them. But this one and Sideways and About Schmidt and Election, he wrote those ones too. And when he writes them, he knows exactly what he wants because he has these characters in his mind. And if someone doesn't say a line exactly the way he thinks it, he goes in there and tells them how to do it in a nice kind of way, in a way where it's like he gives them suggestions almost. Like he's not like, do it like this. He's just like, maybe you do it like this. And then has him go. He's,
like, well, when I wrote it, I was thinking this, but I mean, you do it this way, but try it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So
nice
very easy way to work. Yeah.
I mean, he certainly, when you think of The Holdovers or Sideways, there's a love of the common person that seems to come through in that work. Like he seems to love his characters, however fucked up they are. That's what I do love about the film. Like and like Paul Giamatti embodies that in like The Holdovers. He's like so messed up, but you just like the guy. He's just so likable anyway. So I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to see The Holdovers again. Now that's what I want to see.
Yeah, I mean that was a really good movie.
That was very sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of has that weird flat tone in these movies. Not flat in a bad way, but like consistent tone where it's like it's mostly sad, but you're not sad the whole way through.
It's more it's kind of a dreary everyday life kind of thing, and people struggling through. So it's not like this super dramatic, the world's ending and we need to save it or something, or I'm some big hero. I mean, even though the movie, like again, The Holdovers has these moments where they're battling these things, but it just feels it's just in this context of sort of this ordinary like dreariness, and that, I don't know, it feels very real. So yeah,
I like it because I mean it is like the world isn't ending, you're not saving the universe, but like people in your family are dying, your family's land might be going away, people in your family might be turning against you. It's for you, it's pretty fucking serious all the way. Your kids might hate you. You might have been a terrible dad. Right, like all this stuff is
small things.
I mean, those are pretty low stakes kind of thing
for a movie, but for a life, it's fucking
no, it's normal, right?
Yeah.
But there's not much contingent, on him except for that one decision, which he makes it in the most like, well, I'm just going to do this now instead. So and
it's not like he ever really had the option to do anything else with his kids, right? He didn't make any decisions.
He didn't change anything. They just finally realized that he was like not a bad guy and he was trying his best,
Well, it was because his mother was no longer there to take care of the kids.
Right.
And he had to take care of the younger one because there was nobody else to do it.
He was stepping away from his work.
And he had to get the other daughter because he had to tell her that the mother was dying and she needed to come back. And everything he did, he didn't have a choice to do it. So it didn't really change his character at all. He was just like doing the thing.
That you're supposed to.
Right. Until the end where he's like, I'm going to sit down and have popcorn. And it just seemed not as smooth, right? It was just like now he's a good dad because he didn't have a choice this entire time.
Yeah. Well, he was a good dad when she finally said something, right? The daughter. Hey, my dad's doing the best that he can with what he's been given or whatever the fuck she said.
She stood up for
That's
him.
when that all turned.
Except for that, he wasn't for every day before 2 weeks ago.
Thanks for sticking up for me, daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just all kind of cheesy.
We're a family now.
A little lifetimey.
A little bit.
It's fine.
It was nice.
It was nice.
I liked it.
This is why I'm mixed.
After Manchester, I appreciate it.
I'm mixed, and I just feel a little bad for recommending it though, because
that's fine. You can own that. John. Yeah, that's good.
I own it. I'm there.
You should definitely feel bad.
Yeah.
You don't need us to tell you to do that. You don't need us to tell you to do that.
Oh no, but you can feel free to amplify.
That's our job. Yeah, worked hard for realism. You'd think by all the shots and stuff like that they might not have paid too much attention to how they wanted to make it look, but they very intentionally, every shot, orchestrated it so it was normal. Like there was a lot of effort going into the shots and the way it was lit to make it look normal, which is kind of cool because it does. But if you don't pay attention to the way things look, you end up with like a very shitty amateur looking thing, which this doesn't look like that, right? It looks like a a nice professional movie, but it looks ordinary. So it's kind of like a weird choice that a lot of movies don't make.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Everyone knows. What else we got? So if you're a director, everybody knows that working in cars is the worst because you're moving around, you have all these extra things, it's hard to capture sound, it's hard to make it look interesting, et cetera, et cetera.
Got to get in the trunk, hold the boom from the trunk. It's all fucking bullshit.
Yeah. The way they did a lot of car scenes in this movie, and they did it by dragging the car that the actors were in with another car. So there was one car like attached to it, and all of the crew members were like hanging off the side of this first car, and then it was basically towing the other car really close with the actors inside acting and stuff.
Oh wow, they were just towing. That's a pretty good idea.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
But then they did the boat stuff, and they had a underwater cinematographer for this movie that does a lot of underwater stuff,
like in the pool. I thought that was a good shot. When she
that was him in the pool. That was one of the first things
that
they
was
shot.
a good shot. Yeah,
and that shot, they were just like, I don't care what this movie's about. This is a really good shot.
It is.
This girl is going to have a career. Like there's something special in this shot.
It was. She hasn't done a ton.
Did she have a career though?
Yeah, Shailene Woodley. She was in the Allegiant movie. She was in Big Little Lies.
Oh yeah,
She
did fair.
Fault in Our Stars.
I didn't recognize her, so that's interesting.
She looks different now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hollywood got to her, got the fake face.
Yeah, you could say that. I just take a look at her. You could make
your own determinations.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna touch that one with a 10-foot pole.
Make some assumptions if you want to.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah. But yeah, underwater cinematographer, and he was warning. He's like, dude, you think cars are bad? Boats are 10 times worse. And he was right, because they filmed this on the open water in the ocean off the coast of Hawaii, and just watching what they had to do, like they had the boat where they were filming the people on it, and then they had like 3 other boats with all the cast and crew, like 30 cast and crew, 10 per boat, floating around where they're trying to shoot. This was like they still had boom mics, and the people with boom mics are just like swaying back and forth in the ocean because they're all in open water. It was really hard to get the cameras to align because everyone's moving a different way because they're on different boats. They ended up strapping a lot of cameras to the boats using boxes, just like really low budget shit, like stacking boxes, strapping them down with bungee cords, and then strapping the camera to the top to get the shots where you're kind of aligned with the actors on the boat. They did a lot of that stuff. And then they got this underwater cinematographer guy who can hold his breath for 2 minutes. And if you have like underwater shots in other movies, all the cast and crew are like, hey, so you need this like underwater box. They have this box you can get that keeps oxygen in it, and you pull it underwater, and you need like some machinery to pull it down, and you can get shots from inside of it. And a lot of people can do that if they know how to operate it. This guy's like, nope, grabs the camera, goes down 20 feet underwater, stays down there for 2 minutes. And he went down there to get a shot of someone swimming over him, and they got the shot. And then he's under the water, and he's pointing to the other guy, and he's making a thing with his finger, like, do it again. He's just 20 feet underwater. He's like, have him go by again. And the guy swims back across the thing just like, to get another shot to save some time.
Wow.
That's this guy.
That's who he is. Yeah.
That's a pretty cool job.
Yeah.
He's the cinematographer that can go underwater for 2 minutes.
Right. Probably not easy.
You don't need other equipment.
Not easy to find that.
No, I think he's the only guy.
Wow.
You like this quote, TC. This is from Alexander Payne. Most of filmmaking is lugging large equipment around.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. Not specifically, he wasn't talking about his job. He was talking about movie making in general.
Right.
Most of what happens during the making of a movie is you're just moving shit around.
Pretty much. Yep.
Which, yeah.
Sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's no other way to put it.
Yeah. Yeah, and George, so when this underwater cinematographer was talking about how shitty it was to film on boats, George was agreeing with him from his experience on The Perfect Storm.
Oh.
I know.
Another George.
Did you like that one, John? Did you like The Perfect Storm? Should we watch that for the podcast?
I would watch that one. Are you kidding me?
Really?
I love
I've
that
heard
one.
it's good.
Are you sure?
Like, it's probably good.
I've heard it's got some good scenes. Pretty intense.
I think it's got really good accents.
It could be good.
Oh my God.
You know, you
Watch
never
out
know.
for the wave. There's a wave. How do you say wave with a heavy Boston accent?
Wave.
I don't think you do.
You don't even say wave. Wave just doesn't work.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Not in their vocabulary.
No, it's not like co-op. You can't.
Co-op.
Wave doesn't work.
You hit a cop, you're going in.
Look at the wave. The wave. I don't know.
God. Gonna end on that.
It's a big storm. It's a big. How about
big
storm?
storm.
Storm. It's a big storm.
The big storm coming in.
I don't even know why you tried. We got TC over here.
I know.
Right.
That's why
the Worcester kid. He knows how it goes.
Yeah, I know how to do it. I'm from Worcester. I get it. I've been to Price Chopper. You ever been to Price Chopper to get yellow bags? I don't know.
What's in the yellow bags?
That's
Onions?
what you got to put the trash in.
Oh.
You got to put the black bag in the yellow bag, and then the yellow bag gets picked up. And if not, the mob isn't coming by your house, and you got to keep the trash for another week. It's waste management. Come on.
All right, that's all I got for this one.
All right,
that's all I got too. So what are we doing next week?
Wait, stop.
We're going to the theaters, guys.
Oh, we're going to theaters.
Oh, not 250. Good question, John.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I say no.
I'm going to go no.
There you go.
Next week, we're going to the theaters, guys.
What are we seeing?
There's a movie that's out, and y'all should see it. If you're
Weapons.
This is going to come out a week before we do it. It's called Weapons. Came out, it's Zach Krager, who did one movie before called Barbarian. The guy used to be in The Whitest Kids You Know 10, 15 years ago. And he's doing horror movies now, and
we're going to see it.
He's making a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
We're
Looks good.
going to go watch it.
I have to go see it alone.
And Denny has seen it and says you should go watch it too.
100%. For the free reviews, I've seen it. Go see it.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Well,
talk to you guys after you've seen it next week.
All right. Next week, guys.
Later.
All right. Talk to you later.
Thanks for listening.